Welcome to the project demonstration of wireless electrical vehicle charging along with battery management system. So in this project we have the two sections. One is transmitter section and another is receiver section along with battery management by using Arduino Uno. So coming to the transmitter section, here we are using the two transformers, each transformer rating of 230 to 12 volts AC and 2 amps transformer. So which will take 230 volts AC input and we will provide the 12 volts AC output. So the 12 volts output will be given to this wireless power transmission circuits. So in this one, so these four diodes act as a bridge rectifier, so that we will convert the AC to pulsating DC, and after this capacitor we will get pure DC voltage, and that voltage given to the LED, and parallelly to this two MOSFETs, that is ARF Z44, and along with two these are Schottky diodes. So the main purpose of the Schottky diodes is switching purpose. So whenever we are providing pulsating DC, so this MOSFET will switch on at the same time. It will be off with the help of the Schottky diodes, and when it is off, and it will be off again, and when it is off, it is on again. So the switching will be done at a frequency of 120 kilohertz to 150 kilohertz. So that generated 150 kilohertz of frequency will provide us input to this respective coils. So here we are using 4 coils for the 4 circuitries. So here C is a capacitor, L is an inductor. So the generating frequency for the switching of these two MOSFETs will be generated from this L and C oscillator. So as we know that oscillator is nothing but will take a DC input and provide us the AC, nothing but oscillating frequency outputs. So here we are using LC circuits to generate the 120 to 150 kilohertz frequency. The generated frequency given input to the gates of this MOSFETs, and the output is with 2 amps power given input to this center tap coils. So 4 circuits for the 4 coils, and whenever the generated frequency given as input to the copper coil, as we know that it will generate the EMF. So when we place a receiver coil, so copper coil, in that the receiver coil will be induced, and the induced EMF will be converted into the voltage, and that was given to the battery through this charging circuits. So here same 4 diodes which will convert the AC to DC as we are receiving the AC from this coil. So the AC will be converted to DC, and through the capacitor we will get pure DC voltage, and that will be given to the battery through this relay. So the relay purpose is it will be controlled by our Arduino Uno. So battery management system purpose. Coming to the battery management system, there are the 3 steps. One is voltage monitoring and current monitoring and temperature monitoring. So whenever the voltage is increasing while charging, it will check for the threshold value, means while charging and while discharging, over voltage or under voltage, and over currents. And whenever the overcurrent is occurred, then the temperature sensor will detect the temperature of the battery pack. When the battery pack heat up due to the high currents, then the microcontroller take a decision to switch off the charging voltage to the battery circuits. So coming to the battery pack, so here we are using 3 4 volt 1 amp batteries are connected in series, so we will get 12 volt 1 amp. So that is given as input to the load. So here we are using the DC motor as load. So whenever we provide the supply to the load, then the controller will calculate the state of charging, that is SOC. So that will be achieved when we switch on the kit. It will capture the battery voltage initially before load switched on, and after 30 seconds then it will keep on counting using the Coulomb counting method. It will check for the state of charging of this particular battery. So here the voltage from the receiver coil and the battery will be measured with the help of these 2 voltage sensors. So here using 10:1 potential divider circuit, as we are providing maximum of 16 volts from the receiver coil and from the battery 12 volts. So the controller can't read that much of voltage, that's why we are dividing that 1:10. So for that purpose we are using potential divider. And next, the so-called status continuously displayed on the LCD screen, and the relay is isolate the power supply to the battery while charging. And coming to the relay board, so we are using 5 volt electromagnetic relay, and this one is a BC547 transistor. Arduino Uno will trigger the transistor will trigger the relay will trigger the receiver coil voltage to the battery. And the next, the pin connections, pin number 2 to pin number 7 for the LCD, and A0 for the battery voltage sensor, A1 for the temperature LM35, and A2 for the receiver coil voltage sensor, and relay connected pin number 11th. So let us see the demonstration. So there we providing another extra source to charge our battery, that's charging circuit. So using this charging circuit, so we need to connect the 230 volts input to this socket, and this charging circuit will convert AC to DC and DC to P to DC voltage. So connect the B to the B here, okay, B to the B and T to the transformer. Just switch on the socket, we will get 230 volts input, right, and this LED indication will show the status of battery is charging. So it will take 8 to 12 hours maximum. After the time completion, you can disconnect the battery from the charger, and now switch on the power supply to the transmitter coil section. So now, right, the LED shows the status of the transmitter coil is transmitting the power to the coils. So when we switch on this main switch, this is the main switch for the motherboard. So once we switch on the kit, this light will show the status of receiver and coil power. So whenever the battery voltage is low, then the relay got switched on and we are receiving the power. So as you know that when I moving the vehicle away from that, so no voltage, right, we are receiving the voltage, and this will useful for the movement of the vehicle, right. And here, so if you want to demonstrate without any battery by disconnecting this, so now we are not providing any battery power supply to the motor. Right. So no power, we are receiving the power, so the vehicle is moving. Right. So if you place the battery, so without any receiving power, it will switch it on. Right.